Back to P1 tutorials. We are, for this video, going to take a quick survey, a glance at each of the different tabs on P1 to get an idea of what it looks like. We're going to go press the play button and connect back to live data. The first tab is the results tab. It contains a leaderboard where, if it's during practice and qualifying, you'll see the results ordered by best lap time. At the bottom, you'll see the flags area, and where you'll see since time zero of the session, what's been happening flag-wise. We see that we've got 21 minutes worth of green flag, and there's been no yellow flag sessions. Second tab is where all the magic happens. It's the sectors tab. And what you see up here are all the cars sort of grouped by class, and so you can select on any of them, and you can see information about them. Sector by sector information. So let's go back to 48 and see how it's doing. Okay, and we can see that his best lap was on lap 9, and he was in the pits at lap 11. The lower left-hand corner here is an interesting set of graphics. These graphs show you various sector by sector and also race information about how your car is doing, your hero car is doing, relative to other cars that you've selected. So we're going to go into these in more detail later, but that's sort of gives you a quick idea of what you might see when you click on each of these three toggles over here. On the right hand corner here, we have a stints panel here where we see that since time zero, who's been in the car for how long, and how long have they been in pit lane. So that partitions up the time. The third tab is sector settings, where you'll see the hero information that we entered in the welcome screen, as well as the green lap time. In addition, you're going to have two other fields here, which are the cars you'd like to follow. And you might have noticed that you have two sets of them. So this one's highlighted like this on the leaderboard with this yellow color. We're going to choose one set of cars. Those happen to be some cars in my class, and some other cars in my class. You might want to partition these, and these are highlighted in orange. You might want to partition these by your sister cars, or cars that you are very interested in or not as interested in, or anything, however it is that you like to sort of divide them up. You have the option of having two different colors, or you can not have follow two cars at all. So everything above this line over here, these first four fields, hero, follow 1, follow 2, green lap time, are things that you'll want to pay attention to, particularly green lap time, as you go from session to session, venue to venue, because those times might very well change. The rest of the fields down here we'll take a look at in the following videos when we look at each of the different tabs and panels in more detail. Last tab is the network tab. This shows you the data that's coming in. We are actually, right now, our session is a replay of practice 1 from Road Atlanta last year. And we know that we're talking to our server because the server time is ticking along and everything's okay. There's a legend here that explains what the icon in the upper right-hand corner means. So we're flashing green. It says our connection is successful, and it's green flag and it's active. And if we like to disconnect, we can click that. So we click that and we're dead. We see that the server time is stopped. But unlike many of the other timing and scoring softwares that are Windows-based, since this is web-based, everything is stored on the server. All the data is on the server. So we can come back at any time, and bam, we're back live. No information has been lost. Here you can see we still have complete histories on everything. Finally, on the network tabs, we've got if you need to go back to the welcome screen for some reason, you can go there. Our release notes, what's new since last time. The complete user guide that we saw, that's got that little shortcut up here with a question mark. And if things do go awry for some reason, if you think that the web app's not working right, you can press this reload button, and that'll just re-download a fresh copy of the web app off our server, and you'll be off and running, after you press play. So that's it for our quick at-a-glance survey here, and we'll continue on in our following videos into more details on each of the various tabs and panels. Okay, see you next time.